Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to our first unboxing on the channel. Now, I've been using this monitor, which is a 43-inch Asus monitor, VA panel of course. I've been using it for a while. It gave up on me over something that happened with electricity, but I know the reason why I got messed up. But today I had to go pick up another one, and it looks something like this. I was living with this monitor over here for a while, but you know what, it's about that time to bring this back because it does when it comes to YouTube, and also the capture card that I'm using, this is probably one of the best monitor for that, and a monitor that's over 40-inch of course, and that support almost everything that I needed to do. But right now this is going to be the unboxing. Let's see what's inside the box. Let's put that aside. This is actually the light that's gonna go right under the monitor. The first time I got this, I thought it was like a camera or something like that, but this is the light that's gonna be like right under the camera. We got some more cabling. Actually have the display port. What else do we have? This is this is actually our HDMI cable. You actually get a remote with this. It comes with its battery and all, and the power cable. And the lights look something like this. It does come with a screw, just so you can actually screw it in the back of the monitor. But this is what it looks like. Now we just finished putting the old monitor back in a box right now, because I have to return that since I don't have the old box, but I don't really need this box right now. But I realized they did revise the adapter. They updated. I'm not sure what, other than like the cabling and the voltage is about the same. They just did a little small update on that. So we are done with this. This is the old monitor, and this is what the new one looked like. You guys seen it already? So one of the things, which is the main reason why I like the Predator, but this monitor just do it for me. It's just the height, the way it is right now, just perfect. I don't need to adjust it. I don't need to raise it up or drop it down. It's just perfect. You can actually push it back and forth. Depends on how you want this. I mean, I always have it like all the way down anyway. And yes, other than that, just like they say, ultra HD 4K, definitely support that. 144 hertz, which I don't use because of YouTube. And what else? The DSC. I mean, it does support the lighting for your PC and all that stuff too. But once I turn it on, this is actually the first time I'm about to turn it on right now. So let's do this. And this is what it looks like. So we actually have to turn on the PC, and let's find the remote. All right, so we're gonna turn that on. Let's make sure we do that. And once you turn it on, guys, this is what it shows really. You see the bottom of the monitor? Showing the Asus logo. I don't really care for that. I mean, everything is RGB and all that nowadays, but this is what it looks like. Now I think we are ready to start the PC, and I'll show you guys the rest. Oh, it actually picked it. You see that? You don't even have to do anything. It's basically plug in and play. It's ready to go, and Windows should start, and yeah, that's it. And as you guys, you guys get to see a close-up. I'll do a review on the on this PC. I built this PC myself, and of course one of the video card LED gave up on me after a while though. But right now this thing is booting up. Let's make sure we turn on this PC too, because I have both of these PCs connected together, so they have to like kind of find each other in a way, because the video card for this is connected to that. And yes, I'll be able to change the settings and all that. And yeah, man, this is what it looks like. We'll play some games and show you guys what it looks like. Other than that, yeah, man, one of my favorite monitor out there right now until they create a new one, because you already know when it comes to technology there's always something new. But right now we're just waiting for this to start. Okay guys, so the next step is to get the monitor going. I'm reinstalling NVIDIA again, so it can actually get the best settings, since I haven't updated that since I was using the old monitor, of course. But other than that, once I update that, we just gonna go through the settings and everything should be working fine. But one setting that you have to make sure that you set first before the display can actually look properly on your desktop is right click, go to display settings, and then I do have full monitor setup right now. Not really full, it's more like 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then I do have my OBS set up on another PC, so it can actually record everything, where I'm not putting any stress on the main PC that I'm using to play any games that I'm playing with or whatever. But right now, display, and then just go down. Make sure this is set to 125, or just depends. By default, it's gonna be at 300, which is what they recommend. But I said a little bit like about this distance from the monitor, so I think this is just the perfect settings, 125. And yeah, man, this is all the settings for now, and we're gonna have to play with the, I don't think they update anything as far as settings. So this is DisplayPort, we already know that. This is what we're using. I'm just checking to see if it's automatically gonna come back to the other one once it can't find no signal on it. Yep, as you can see, that works. Okay, so now that we have the menu up right now, let's make sure cinema. This is what RPG look like, FPS. Actually, let me have like a video running on the background. Okay guys, so as I'm playing with the settings right now, let's get the menu up. We're changing that until we find what we like. User mode is usually my settings, so I'm just gonna play around scenery. Okay, so scenery mode right now look good with this gameplay. We'll keep that. I usually don't use those unless I'm playing certain games. The color brightness is at all-time high. Just keep that at 93. I usually lower the brightness just a little bit. Saturation, it can actually say exactly what it is. Temperature, cool. Let's see everything else. This is an indoor scene. This is why this is looking like that. Let me just speed this up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So cool is always one of my favorites for that. We're not changing. Actually, we could leave it as that. Image, the sharpness. Yeah, I'll do like 70. I'll put that back to 0. I don't use this. Adaptive sync. I mean, it is compatible, but most of the time I usually have that off. Blue light filter, not really. Dynamic dimming, I don't use that because I don't like when they just do it like automatically. As you guys can see, we are on DisplayPort 1 right now. System setup, let's make sure we have that on. It's always going to be on. The sound, don't really care for, since I always use my headphones. So for DisplayPort, guys, always make sure that it is on 1.4, which is the latest. USB hub, On during standby, yes, only because I'm gonna be using it for something else and I need to have it on. Shortcut, I'll set up those later. On screen display timeout, yeah, about 30 seconds, that's about right. I think everything just looked good right now. All right, and yeah, game visual just depends on which one you like. But other than that, man, this is my settings. This is what I use. And yeah, this is what GTA look like when I'm playing it. And definitely let me know what you guys think, man. Alright, so anyway, so now that we just finished with this, I have to go return this monitor now since the old one it's all messed up. So hopefully they can actually refurbish it, hopefully sell it to somebody else. But right now I do have the new one. I can't wait to get this thing going. Going. The only downside about this monitor is the motion blur. The motion blur is not the perfect part about it. If you're looking for good motion blur and all that stuff, the Predator is probably the best one for that. But if you're just looking for 60 FPS, 4K, all that, because I can't vouch for the 144 hertz that much, because I use it temporarily, like only when I'm playing like Call of Duty or something like that, and it works really great. But I mostly play GTA, and if I'm not playing on this, I'm playing on the Predator monitor, which is right over here. Actually, I can actually show you guys what it looks like. Yep, this is it. So the Predator monitor, I transferred. I did not remove the bottom of it because I'm always transferring it back here and back to the main desktop. So I'm using this for one of my racing wheels, and this is the second one that we are just testing right now, which I don't know, man. I'm thinking about giving this away to you guys. I tested it out, I liked it, it was cool, but the comparison from this wheel to that wheel, oh man. Anyway, I might have to just do a review, and don't mind the wiring, of course, because you guys already know I'm filming right now. But I hope you guys all going to enjoy today's unboxing / tutorial how to set up this monitor, because this is one of my favorites for now. Favorite for February 2021, all right? Because I don't know what's coming out soon. Whenever something else come out that probably can actually do better than this, guess what? I'm updating to that. But other than that, I'm gonna share my journey with you guys on like the electronics. I'm an electronic junkie, and I'm always buying stuff, and I just haven't really shared like that. So hey, welcome. Let's take this journey together. Some of these stuff I might even give away, just like I did for my PS5 and stuff like that. Yeah, it just depends. But other than that, guys, not to forget that this monitor does have 2 display ports, 2 HDMI, about 3 USB, and one of the USB which is type C, which support the light that's right under there. But other than that, man, I think it's more than enough.